Hello friends and welcome back. Today at the request of one of the followers of this channel, I have taken up the story Running Water written by acclaimed writer Rohinton Mistry for the explanation. So let's start. Rohinton Mistry is an Indo-Canadian writer born in Bombay who writes primarily stories with Indo-nostalgic theme. The story Running Water was published in 1991. He has written many other books, out of which his second novel, A Fine Balance, published in 1995, won many prestigious awards including the Commonwealth Writers' Prize for Best Book, the Los Angeles Times Book Prize for Fiction, and Giller Prize, and was shortlisted for the Booker Prize. Running Water is a travelogue in which Mistry narrates his personal bond with the place Dharamshala. The story begins with Rohinton Mistry's nostalgic reveries of his family's stay at the Dharamshala, home to spiritual leader Dalai Lama and the spiritual center of Tibetan Buddhism. He regrets his inability to visit Dharamshala due to some personal reasons but returns from Canada to undertake some official duty. Like most of Mistry's stories, there are some common elements found in this story too, like the autobiographical elements, reference of Dharamshala and the spiritual guru Dalai Lama, themes of immigration and refugee, religiosity of Indians, and cons of urbanization. The story begins as a travelogue in which he narrates his travel from Delhi to Chakki Bank of Punjab after 28 hours of mundane train journey, and it takes him another 3 hours to reach Dharamshala. Eventually, he stays in a hotel named Bhagsu, which in the local language means running water, on which he has titled his story. The story is full of interesting anecdotes about his visit to Dharamshala. In Hotel Bhagsu, he is told by the hotel owner that due to an employee's strike and landslide, there is a disruption in electricity and water supply, and due to this, he is handed over with 2 candles and provided with only 2 buckets of water. During his stay at the hotel, he visits his uncle's house at McLeodganj, who is the owner of the Nauroji store kept after his own name. Nauroji store is the only departmental store in the locality. On this visit, his uncle asks him to shift to their house. His uncle's house has a personal water supply system that is not affected by the landslide. His uncle tells him that his grandfather had saved many lives during the earthquake of 1905, due to which the British Deputy Commissioner, as a reward, has donated a fountain of fresh water to the family. Then his uncle, Mr. Nauroji, told the story of the Dalai Lama to Mistry that he fled Tibet in 1959 and took shelter in Dharamshala to protect himself from the hands of Chinese soldiers of Chow En-lai. Mr. Nauroji helped Dalai Lama to establish his government in exile and his monastery, which was named Norbulinga or Namgyal. Namgyal became a country within a country, a political headquarters for the Tibetans, a monastery, a Tibetan children's village, and even a tourist attraction. Another important reference in the story is the reference to the TV serial of Ramayana and its impact on the average Indian people and how it became very popular among the Indian mass, with people treating its actors as real gods and goddesses. He tried to draw a stark contrast and paradox about the attitude of people who at one place treated even the TV serial's actors as gods, on the other were rational enough to vote against Rajiv Gandhi-led Congress party despite being campaigned by the actors of Ramayana. He tried to emphasize that how the democratic spirit of the people prevailed over the emotional craze. The story Running Water was also made into an acclaimed feature in 1998. So friends, Running Water is a beautiful story and it encompasses various historical, geographical, religious and socio-economic and socio-cultural issues of India, besides an interesting experience of the author's personal life. The nuisances, like there being a flood-like situation outside because of heavy showers, yet the author had to purchase a few buckets of water at a high cost, is interesting and justifies the title of the story, which is ironic and reminds one of the lines of the famous poem Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. So in this story, we are told about the paradoxes of Indian society under the backdrop of panoramic natural beauty. The story is present in such a vivid manner that the reader feels as if everything is happening in front of him. Before concluding, I will share a little bit more about the author. Rohinton Mistri's literary career began with the publication of his award-winning short story One Sunday in 1983. His other prominent works are Such a Long Journey, A Fine Balance, Family Matters, and a collection of 11 short stories titled Tales from Firozshah Bagh, published in 1987. Although his recognition rests mainly in his brilliant novels, yet his short stories are his real forte. So guys, I hope you would have enjoyed today's video. We'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye-bye.